I'm not even clear as to what the fuck they believe happens once like the return and the Messiah actually shows up and all that stuff, but like according to them, you're just dead until the Messiah comes back, and then it's a mystery what happens after.
I
What if
thought
it?
that
What if it's like
Which is
10,000?
oddly comforting. Like their afterlife is just nothing for
Yeah,
a
but what
while.
if it's like 10,000 years of like painful ass rape?
Well, okay, ideally it's nothing. If it's like that, then it would have more in common with the fucking Christian Bible than the Jewish Testament. Let's be fair on
No, there's
that.
no ass rape in heaven. That's actually kind of frowned upon.
No,
There is in hell
that
though.
depends. Because according to the Christian Bible, you could be an ass rapist on earth, and if you say enough Hail Marys and you're contrite enough about it, you'll end up back in heaven where you can continue to ass rape people and then ask for forgiveness.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's exactly how that works in both the old, like, both the fucking Catholic Bible, the Lutheran, like, all that idea about forgiveness of sin is bullshit. You could be a fucking heinous monster, and if you do enough to gain forgiveness, you can still get into heaven. And even then, once you go to hell, you're only in hell or purgatory long enough to actually fucking cleanse you of your sins. Even the worst goddamn monster will eventually cleanse their sin and be welcomed into the kingdom of God, which is bullshit.
There's no cleansing of sins once you're in hell. I think you have some very
Purgatory, for the Catholic stuff, purgatory is where the sins get cleansed.
nope.
Hell is
What?
you're just consigned.
There's no cleansing of sins, my boy.
You need to read the fucking Bibles again.
Purgatory is where fucking like it's not where bad people go. It's with people with unfinished business and like it's not necessarily a bad place. But yeah,
Like
it's not necessarily like a bad place. It's just like a waiting room, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not necessarily bad though. It's not like oh my god, I'm stuck in purgatory. It's the worst thing in the world. I think it's just like an in between realm.
Yes, but the whole reason you're in purgatory to begin with is because you were a fucking. Let's take the example of a fucking baby that was never baptized. You have the original sin of being born, but you were never fucking baptized.
Yeah, but
you have to
the
wait in purgatory until your fucking punishment for being fucking born.
it's not punishment. It's when the Messiah comes back again and it rejudges it. Everybody comes back to life. Everyone who's ever been alive, and they get rejudged again. And then only like a handful of people like
that's
actually get chosen.
What the Jewish heaven, quote unquote, is. There's pretty much nothing until a
Yeah, there's no final judgment. It's not like you go to heaven. It's just
judgment will happen then.
It's just if you're good, you get to go wait with God until like the fucking the end of the world starts or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, according to the Jews, you're just stuck waiting until that happens. You're not like in a purgatory. You're just dead.
Also, the concept of hell is like a movie invention. It's not really like
it's more of a construct of Dante's The Inferno. The only thing that the Bible, the oldest versions of the Bible actually say about hell is that it smells of fire and brimstone.
And also,
that is the domain of the fallen prince and his ilk.
And also, bullshit. Your membership is not by what your forgiveness or any of that bullshit. It's if you eat of the body and become one with Christ, if you do a ritual where you sign over your soul, then you have the access to forgiveness. But outside of that, you know.
And I'm just gonna point out that sounds like a Daedric prince to me.
Oh yeah, but I mean every god is a Daedric prince to somebody else, you know. I'm sure there's some people who like Cthulhu.
Speaking of which, are we ready to start or what?
Yeah. I mean, we can start another game if you really want.
No, I backed out.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I thought I made it clear I was unhappy about the last game, but
I know we're waiting for.
I'm also not your fucking mother.
Yeah, but also, I'm unhappy when you guys take 30 fucking breaks. So like, you can wait one game.
If you don't want me to take 30 fucking breaks, don't leave me to sit here pounding beer so I have to take 20p breaks.
No, I mean in general, like overall, like.
Yeah, that's not like today.
So last time, you guys did a lot of fucking chatting and stuff like that. Before that, you did the mission where you guys retrieved a bunch of orphans. This time, you guys agreed to participate in some games to screw with some people who refuse to pay their dues to your corporate overlords. The hero games are like the Olympics. Normally, your people are there to participate, put up a good showing, and then lose at the right time to make the people look good. You, however, are there to humiliate them, to fuck with them, to make a goddamn spectacle of the place, and be your usual selves in full view of the public, to make a mockery of their competition. All because they didn't pay up. But that's a little ways away. There's some PR and marketing that needs to be done until then. As for now, you guys have finished your waiting over the night. When you guys wake up in the morning, after your business discussion and Artie's little jaunt over to the village, where he blew up all of their plumbing, which your boss already said he knows what happened and doesn't give a shit, just wants you to give a heads up next time so they can deal with it ahead of time. Artie, what is your mania score at?
Kuro.
Artie? You here?
I thought he was and was just checking his character sheet, but now I'm somewhat concerned.
Thought he was.
What's the word?
What's your mania score?
1. You have-
No, it's not.
You haven't. No, if it's higher, it's because you haven't told me to up it. But from the last time that you
have, it's at 3.
okay,
It was at 2 before. I believe you might have missed one, and that's understandable considering how much everything else was going on, and I'm cranking up one more time. Because you should have gotten a crank up for indulging your madness and blowing up all their plumbing.
so it's a Mania 6.
3.
3. Okay.
You were at 2, and you just got a 1-point increase, which means you get +3 to certain rolls. I'll let you know when it applies to it. But you also get a -3 to other rolls. In the morning, you guys are given the option to move on from your quest or continue with the 2 other orphanages as planned. I believe the plan last time you guys said was to hit the other one and then hit Dr. Javier's cybernetic lab last.
Yeah, those fucking mutants.
Well, they're all mutants. They all live in the the Somali radiation zone, but
The fucking
wanna hit-
flag.
We're gonna hit the
factory.
city orphans first, though.
Yeah.
But as you guys wake up, you guys also see a memo from HR as well as a small memo from your handler. The memo from your handler simply states, just got clearance for your guys' signing bonus. Congratulations on the end of your probationary period, and welcome to the company officially. Underneath,
Ooh.
there is official documentation granting you citizenship to the areas that your corporate masters own and operate. Anywhere Inferno Corps operates, you guys are considered full first-class citizens with all the rights and privileges that entails.
Okay.
On top of that, each of you is given a $10 million signing bonus and can add to your character sheet the wealthy feat.
Fuck yeah.
Money is, within reason, no longer an object to you guys. I'm sure if you guys need more money than your corporate overlords have allotted to you, you can find creative ways to make more. But so far, for your initial signing bonus, you guys each gain $10 million, as well as a ledger that says you guys each are gaining $500,000 in bounty for completing this mission, with adjustable bonuses based on performance. Your contract is already considered complete. The only thing up in the air for this contract is now the bonus.
Oh. I thought you were about to say how many children.
Huh?
I thought you were about to say like how many children you gotta take more. Or get more.
Well, you guys only initially needed to get 10. You guys got 14 in the initial raid. And that was how many children they expected you to recover from all 3 locations. So anything after 10 is considered bonus, which means you guys have already gotten 4 bonuses. You don't know how much of a bonus they are or what kind of contribution it is, but according to the general packets of information that are available to you, such things such as killing enemy heroes or detaining or capturing them, stuff like hazard pay exists. So there are several ways that your bonuses can be upgraded or even taken away if you guys do things that would cause them to have to pay out to other corporations, such as if there was an international incident that you were the cause of, they would definitely dock your pay for it. If some foreign hero came in and started shit with you and you fucked them up, they'd probably give you a bonus for teaching them a lesson for starting trouble on Inferno Core turf.
I see.
With all of that sent to you guys are given a itinerary for the day that shows that you guys are expected in the common hall of your small residence for an early morning briefing. Again, for those of you who may not remember, you guys were given a 3-bedroom apartment to share with your team. These apartments are modular and seem to be able to be moved around. They're like little cubby holes that are rooms in and of themselves that are surprisingly cozy for being basically mobile cubicles with furniture.
Yeah, I guess I go out to the...
Yeah. What's that to the...
There's a chef android cooking for you guys. It has a vaguely feminine form and is wearing an apron that says "Go fuck yourself."
Huh. Alright.
Breakfast spread looks delectable. Everything from fucking eggs Benedict to corned beef hash.
Oh, I gotta start eating? I don't know. Let's fucking go.
It's delicious. And as you start eating, before you get in, you notice there are certain plates that have your name labeled on them. As you start eating, you notice there are large trace amounts of metallic dust sprinkled throughout the food for you.
Oh, great.
Blast heads, the plates with yours labeled have weird void essence in it, and you can finally taste flavors. For your entire life, you never knew what the fuss was about food, but suddenly, food is delicious. Artie? I got nothing. What's your character's favorite food?
The sadness of other people.
There is a vial of hot sauce on the table that says liquid condensed pain. Another one that says liquid condensed fear. The pain one is in a Frank's Red Hot bottle, and the fear is in a Cholula bottle.
Okay, so do I just sprinkle it and all my everyone around me, and then I'll absorb their pain and suffering?
No, it's more like the kind of liquid pain stuff where it's like condensed versions of it that you can sprinkle on your food and eat. If you throw it on people, it'll just like burn their skin. You'd have to like inject it into their veins, which is a thing, but like that might end up killing them anyway if they don't have any sort of resistances to having a foreign substance introduced to their bloodstream.
Why would you give me this?
It's hilarious, and you work for demons.
And I thought your favorite food was children.
Listen, I'll just take a burrito, alright? And a little bit of that pain stuff. And the fear.
It's a birria burrito, and both of those sauces are incorporated into the marinade. Bless you.
Delicious. Mwah.
As you guys start tucking in, you guys see the television at the head of the table flicker on, and you see your handler, Mismanagement, appear on the screen. Red skin, demonic horns and all, business suit. Succubus in a business suit, basically. She looks at you guys and says, welcome. Good morning to everyone, and I have to say, welcome officially to Inferno Corps.
Sup, bro?
Right, well, you guys did quite well on your initial probationary mission. Technically, it's already complete, even though you guys have yet to close the contract.
You're welcome.
I was able to push through your signing bonus and consider the contract complete.
Good.
At this point, it's up to all of you whether you want to close the contract at any point. Though I will point out, this is your first contract, and if you complete it to an exemplary degree, that gives me a lot more negotiating power for getting you better contracts in the future. Plus, that will give...
What just happened? Is that just me?
If you can capture...
You cut out for a second.
I did? Okay.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you heard?
You're like if plus if. I guess a secondary objective. It was like you're like it's our first mission, so
Like I found that gives us more negotiation with your contract.
Oh, okay. That gives you more negotiating power to get better contracts in the future if I can show an exemplary performance on this one.
gotcha.
On top of that, it will earn you a higher bonus for the mission completion. If you truly want to complete this mission to the best of the ability that can be, I have one request for you, and this is you can consider this the primary, secondary objective, if you will. Capture Dr. Javier alive and bring him back to us intact.
Intact. So with his limbs together, like what if we need to remove one limb to convince him?
She shrugs and says, "We have regenerators on staff.
Okay, bet.
Don't break him. We need his mind and psyche intact."
Okay. Do you have kidnapping chambers, like something where you can put him in stasis?
She grins and says, "We've got quite a few options in that regard, depending on your proclivities." She says with a predatory grin.
I want a rape chamber. I want to knock people out.
She shrugs and says, "Take your pick. We've got plenty of those on the 6th sub-basement floor in the headquarters."
We coordinate something with you guys?
What is that?
How so?
Okay, because like I have a power where I could sort of slow time
What?
locally.
What? In Ben's campaign?
Yeah.
What?
It's the opposite of the Ben Dollar one. Like the speed bubble, it's like a slow bubble. It's just
Okay.
like where I'm standing. And if I'm in a room with him, right, and I use the slow bubble, and he doesn't know I'm doing it, like if he doesn't like see out the window and see like, shit moving by really fast, we could just sort of surround him. Like you guys could just sort of like land him.
And stuff him in the rape chamber.
And stuff him in the rape chamber. Exactly.
Or we can put the rape chamber in my butt and drop him into my butt.
I would be more than willing to bring you a few wet work teams to back you up during this operation, but if I'm going to be completely honest here, if you go that route, you want to complete the secondary mission here as well as you can, so I can argue for more support. That being said, I would advise against it. Again, this is your first mission as part of the company, and this is essentially your first impression to the board.
I don't give a fuck about the board.
Yes, but if you start bringing in help already, and asking for help, making operations bigger
Listen,
than they need to be,
we don't need help.
doable,
Yeah, no, I was just okay. Yeah, fair enough.
you will leave a better impression if you handle this on your own, and will probably keep them from bothering you as much in the future. She says, pointedly staring at you, Artie, and says, after all, some of you have a few issues that HR has to deal with, and the last thing you need is the board being annoyed with you.
Oh, as annoyed as, I don't know, telling everyone I did things to children? That's crazy.
It says, that was just a job. I'm talking about you blowing up a city's worth of plumbing. Though, I have to admit, that one worked out for us, as, you know, we had enough of a warning to go make a killing on replacing all their pipes.
I thought we set up the spiders with a deal.
We did.
Oh.
They work for us now.
Oh, nice. So see, if I'm not impressing them yet, then there's nothing I can do to impress them. Because I feel like that was a very good outcome.
She shrugs and says, I never said you weren't impressing them. I was just implying that more is better.
Alright, fair. I'm pretty sure we don't need a whole group of people to go put this guy in some fucking stasis chamber.
Yeah, no.
She nods and says, if you want them available for it, I can certainly get you the support after everything you've done, especially if you guys perform as well on the second raid, but it would look better to the board and give you more wiggle room and freedom to plan your own operations in the future.
Yeah, no, it's
if you
nice
handle this on your own.
Yeah.
It's nice to know. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
No thanks.
There's also
and says, I'm your handler, it's my job.
Also, out of game, there's nothing stopping us from getting our own help.
Yes, correct. There's nothing stopping you. You guys are rich. You can hire your own mercenaries, do whatever you want. It would actually be considered enterprising for you to go outside of their own channels and make a network of your own. Because then you're not just an asset of your own, but you're an asset with your own network.
That's what I'm saying.
Which, you already have the facilities for it with the headquarters. Now you just need to start making, like, sidekicks and other people to be operatives for you guys.
We can go in my ass world and have the gem people build us some robot helpers.
True, but if you actually put the points into sidekicks, you can use them like lieutenants. And then have them manufacture soldiers and have actual statted out people working as the strike team leaders and party leaders. Both are options, though. And then mismanagement nods and says, anyway, so I assume you guys wish to hit the second location before hitting the third, correct?
It seems like that's the most pragmatic way to do things.
Very well. I have a drop ship already fueled up, ready to go. I am inputting the flight plan now. By the time you guys finish your breakfast, no rush by the way, you guys will be able to mosey on over to the hangar at your leisure, and you have a flight crew waiting on you. I was able to get you guys a gunship for support this time.
Alright.
She looks up at you and says, by the way, that was because you guys did well in defending your pilot when she got knocked into a building during the last scrap. They saw how well you protected our assets and decided it wouldn't be a bad idea to trust you with a gunship.
Oh, cool.
Your pilot is over the moon about it.
Well, yeah, she would be.
She shrugs and says, it might not be that useful against Javier, and I would advise keeping it out of his airspace. It'll be great to drop you in close, but this is going to be more useful as extraction support if you would take my recommendation. I wouldn't risk this thing unless you absolutely need to get out of a war zone.
Out of game, I still think the best case of action is turning that Javier thing into a rescue mission.
Out of game, she has a vested interest in preserving company assets, so that's her opinion, bro.
Yeah, no, I still want to knock the whole fucking thing off the side of the cliff, or just bring down the cliff, suck half of the bottom of the cliff into Artie's asshole, and just have the gravity take over and just have it collapse into the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, we could put a stasis chamber in my ass and then push him into my ass, and have the gem people throw him in the stasis chamber.
Like
Did
a stasis
we ever
chamber
actually make the... You know what? Actually, we could... You wouldn't need the power. We could actually make a stasis chamber that could survive your butthole.
Can we?
Not you guys, but Inferno Core can, yes. You would just need to requisition it as an asset.
Okay, we'll go commission it. Where would we go without asking them for help?
Without asking them for help?
Yeah.
Because you guys have a dedicated techie in your lab.
Alright, let's go.
You guys have a full suite, which is several bedrooms, a common area, a kitchen,
This would allow
a spa
people
area, a lab, a medical area. You guys are a hero team working for them, which means your apartment includes support staff.
Well, okay.
Would this allow Artie to suck, like, what would this allow to him to suck into his asshole and keep intact? What's
Anything that
Let's
could fit
workshop.
inside the containment chamber.
how large can we make said containment chamber? Oh, I guess we gotta talk to the guy. Where's Krieger?
You guys go down and you see the Cambion in a lab coat that looks like he's got a bunch of tool rigs strapped around him. He looks like a normal person with demonic features. He is a half-demon. He is your tech expert. His name is Leroy.
Okay.
After the last time you guys talked to him, you guys now see that his name tag is not only present, but is now shining in pearlescent neon colors, as if he is pointedly pointing out that his name is Leroy.
Ah.
Let's go.
Also-
like Leroy.
He looks at you and he says, I heard what you said.
Doesn't look like a Leroy. But how big?
And then he
can we make
looks
this
up and says,
containment
alright, so what can I do for you guys?
chamber? We need to make a containment chamber.
We need to
inside
make a
Artie's
rape
house.
chamber.
It needs to have multiple functions. Containment being the primary one, and then I guess everything else after that is extra.
So you need an extra dimensional chamber that can survive the pressures of a black hole,
Yep.
contain living beings without destroying them,
Correct.
And scan them to the molecular level so we can scan them for weapons or devices or plots.
And if possible, living beings and structures. If not, then just living beings.
Yeah.
You see him pull out a notebook and start taking notes as you guys start talking, and he says, how large a structure are you talking? And what's the upper
how-
limit on the living beings you guys are thinking you need to contain?
How large can we go in structures and upper limits? We're talking. What's the upper limits? What are you thinking?
Well, as far as structures go, and that's a lot larger than you can go with any sort of organic being. The organic being exponentially decreases the amount of storage space you can contain. And if we're talking about, do me a favor. He looks over at you and pulls out what looks like a sensor probe of some sort. And he says, suck this into the space I'm gonna need to deal with, and then spit it back out.
I suck it into my finger.
You
Look
suck
at
it
you
in.
using your powers. Nothing. I just,
As you
I
do
feel
so,
like
you
it's
see what looks like numbers and letters scrolling across the whites of the Leroy's eyes, as he seems to be analyzing what you're doing. He says, good. Now release it, please.
I open it up, throw it out.
A beam fires out of your fingers, scorches into the side of the wall, and puts a fist-sized dent into the wall. that is smoking and slightly slagged. You see the small probe smack dab in the center of it. You do not actually have the ability to safely release things from your black hole space, only launch them out violently.
Well,
Leroy shrugs, snaps his fingers, and you see the deformation fix itself and the probe come over to him. He looks at it, nods a few times, says, yeah, I think we could do something. Might even be able to, you know, have something that you can shoot out of the finger that slows itself down as long as you fire it straight up in the air.
Let's go again.
I guess.
Not a pocket dimension, Arnie. You wanted to suck things in, condense them into gray matter, or condense them into fucking condensed matter, and then shoot laser beams. Make that matter.
Oh, I wanted to put it in the pocket dimension. I'm sorry.
Well, okay, that's how I'm getting around it. I'm helping you build things that survive the pocket dimension that you can then violently eject. Workarounds. He shrugs and says, alright, well, go on and run your guys' missions. I'll have something ready for you by the time you hit Javier's little base. I'm assuming this is meant for Dr. Javier.
Yeah, we're gonna put him in the rape chamber and do stuff to him.
maybe the orphans too.
Let's go
Well, not
again.
the orphans.
He shrugs and says, I'll make a restraint chamber. Whether or not it's a rape chamber, I will leave up to you.
Hey, I'm not with them.
He shrugs and says, your personnel file says something different. And frankly, I'm judging you for your association.
Honestly, it's his void influence why we're like this.
He shrugs and says, that's why I said association. So I'm judging him for more than just being related to you people.
Let's go
That
again.
sounds very racial.
He shrugs again and says, I'm a Cambion. I get racism from all ends. I'm allowed to be racist against void people. Besides, us half-breeds gotta stick together, and part of that is making sure I get to keep rimming.
He called him a half-breed.
I'm gonna report him to HR for using that term.
Whoa.
He snickers and says,
Look at him.
you can report me to HR all you want, but it literally calls me a half-breed in my personnel file, so I doubt they'll care.
He's just talking about Blasphemous.
I was just kidding.
He looks at Blast and says, pretty sure they've got him listed as a half-breed too, also a Vigor.
I was gonna say, I thought it said something worse in there.
This is a lot of pretty... He sighs and says, look, this is coming from a half-demon. We work for a bunch of demons. They're not nice people.
To be fair, we do have a border hopper with us.
He looks at you and says, I've heard the difference called the veil, but, you know, if you want to call it the border, sure, but I wouldn't put yourself down like that, Mr. Voidling. The world does that
I
enough.
was talking about that guy as opposed to Aztec.
Hey, I'm a traveler, alright?
Okay, came here
He goes,
illegally.
oh,
Alright,
No.
so...
who shrugs and goes, are you from one of them void-worshipping realms?
We didn't worship the void, we worshipped some asshole until he died.
He shrugs and says, long as it's not the void, you're fine.
No, not the void.
Shipping realms? Yeah.
Huh?
Don't tell them about that.
People really don't like telling me shit.
Yeah, keep that away from him. He's not supposed to know about stuff like that.
I didn't even hear what you said, honestly.
Oh, he was asking if there was void worshipping realms, and I was like, dude, don't tell
Yes,
him
there
about shit
are.
like that.
Quite a few.
Ah. What would he be considered over there?
That's
Like the
As soon as you ask that question, you see Leroy get a little nervous. And he's like, I don't know.
What are you doing?
Seems very cagey about that question you just asked.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, the Adeptus Mechanicus or whatever the fuck.
I don't think you know what that term means.
The other thing, the whatchamacallit, the machine god. The
Oh, I
void
thought.
people.
Yeah, I thought you meant the Warhammer 40K version of that. That's an order
Yeah.
of people.
Well, no, the people that worship the machine god. Is it like, are they like, is it
They
just
worship
like
the
if he goes
machine
to,
spirit. Thank you very much.
so if he goes to that realm, is he just like the machine spirit and it's like, is he just fucking worshipped like a god?
No comment, both in game and as
God.
the DM. I don't have to tell you that.
That's so fucking cool. Oh my god. Let me go ask my mom what she wants to eat and get something for my coffee, which is liquor. I'll be right back. That's so cool.
You know, I was about to say
We need
these
a-
nuts until I realized it was your mom, and she's a nice lady. I don't want to insult her like that.
Yeah.
These nuts. Sorry.
We should void it where we should go to different realms though. I want to see a realm where fucking Flaccets is treated like fucking royalty and we're all just fucking in jail because we've been mean to him.
You wouldn't be in jail. You'd be considered as slaves.
See? That's what I'm saying. It'd be so fun.
Hey, that sounds like my type of dimension.
Australia?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I know.
In game, none of you guys have any inkling about any of this. You just know that this guy got paid you when you asked the question.
Yeah, this is not a game. This is not a game. That's what I. That's
In
what
that game, you're not exactly right. You're closer than you'd think, but also a lot further away than you'd think.
Okay.
Happens somewhere.
Honestly, Adeptus Mechanicus was one of the worst fucking analogies you could have made to that.
I was thinking like if they worship the void and he's like half void creature, half person. I feel like he would be
How
like
I thought of it is they would
Jesus.
consider me like a technical Christ.
I don't need to elaborate on any of this stuff yet.
Let's go gambling.
Okay.
Also,
Alright, I'll be right back.
Captain would still be shocked that there's like void worshipping realms.
Your character should be shocked that he can taste food right now.
Yeah, actually, everything in your life has always been bland. Or this actually tastes fucking delicious. It's like there's an orgasm on your tongue.
You know, I normally just like ate whatever's cheapest.
It's not like you can taste it.
Yeah. You put it like that. I spend money. Or money. God, your life must suck. Or I mean, before this. No offense.
Now, it seems your personal chef android has analyzed your biology and is creating food specifically designed for your physiology.
Especially, are there like void salts, void peppers, and stuff like that? Is that what's happening, or is it just like pumping it?
Farms where they grow normal ingredients infused with void mana.
Okay.
There are farms for just about every flavor of mana that do that, but for some versions of mana, like Undeath or Void, it is impossible for them to taste or even sometimes gain sustenance unless it is infused with that type of mana. Especially for the undead types, most undead need something infused with undeath mana or human flesh.
How many figures are there?
Not many.
Too many, if you ask me.
Most people kill void things on sight, and most void things kill humans on sight. Having a half-breed would require both to not only be... It's complicated, let's put it that way. It'd be a fade to black moment that I don't feel like elaborating on.
No,
You need to find some chick with a void kink.
and some void with a human kink.
And your parent may still be out there, whatever void creature was technically your father.
Hey, my character is still believing he's a perfect human child.
Yes, your flaw is delusional. Anyway, you guys finish up breakfast, and you guys see the dossier on the new place, and you see that it's a quite idyllic little monastery on a hill near a small settlement, and it seems as if the mutants avoid the place. Whenever they get close, there seem to be some sort of holy runes, some golden shining runes in the sky that light up and drive them away. Everything outside of the border of that thing's little hill seems to be quite the wasteland. Everything from the base of the hill up to the school seems to be an idyllic, grass-covered little hillock with plenty of wildflowers, berries, and trees. There are 17 kids there on record. According to the dossier, there are 3 adults there, 2 dryads, and 1 druid, all 3 female.
Nice.
The dossier suggests that there are several impressive trees in the area, and that it might be worth noting that the dryads may be tied to some of these trees.
Okay, because we got clearance to land anyway. We can just go over there, get into a ship, and just land in there.
You guys did go through last time to make it... to gain the clearance to go into the city with the monastery. You guys see that the monastery was sort of on the outskirts rather than in the city, but you see that it has been untouched by the war. Quite peaceful. What you do see, however, is several refugees attempt to walk over, and all of the adults are barred while the children are allowed free passage. They stop, see their parents, and go back to join their parents instead of going up the hill as they leave. It seems the golden barrier that prevents anything from coming up has an age limit. I am skipping the long flight that it took for you guys to get there, but your shiny new gunship is essentially the same as your last dropship, but strapped with rocket pods and heavy chain guns.
Okay. So there's restricted families. How evil do we want to be here?
I believe Aztec had some weird plan about de-aging himself for the Javier plan. If you guys wanted to do this normally, you could have Aztec de-age and go in to talk to them, or you could just fucking crack the barrier from the outside and start hostile.
I thought we were gonna try to get in and see the school, and I was gonna pose as his dad, and then I was gonna push him into my asshole.
No, that was for the Javier school.
Yeah.
That
plan is still in the works.
Yeah.
But that's for a different school. This one is some sort of age barrier.
And was the age like a force field barrier?
Like a dome. It seems to let children through, but stop the adults. It doesn't seem to show up unless somebody tries to go through it that shouldn't. And then a translucent golden sheen comes around and golden symbols start lighting up around it.
Can I get to a secluded spot where civilians can't see me? Like around the barrier?
You guys are flying around in the gunship, several hundred feet above the area of the barrier, and it is currently just past sunset, so it is dark, and you guys can consider yourself well hidden.
Yeah, I want to test if my summons can go through the barrier or not.
Also, when you guys get home, it'll be by like mid-afternoon, unless you guys really stay there. You guys are deploying around the globe, so the daytimes might be a little janky.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if my summons can go through the barrier. Like, I'm just gonna test out. Like,
It
not just
seems to stop them cold.
stop them cold.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Aztec, do you want to de-age real quick?
He wanted to go talk to his mom. I just didn't want to sit here and make you guys wait.
No, I'm remembering now. That's fine. But he probably will de-age. I want to see if my summon will go through on him. If that would work. So.
It's essentially send him as a kid or crack the barrier. I mean, there's at least a third and a fourth option I can think of, but I'm only going to give you so many hints as the DM.
Yeah, I mean, technically, if I make a teleportation summoning, maybe.
Would you like to try?
Yeah.
And you're leaving it up to me? You don't want to customize it yourself? If you customize it yourself, I'm making you write out the character sheet.
Yeah, I know.
I have a template I can send you, but you'll be the one filling it out.
Do you have like something planned for like my summons aren't like just what you say they are. I want to see how that ends up.
I don't have things just planned waiting for you to ask for them, but I can make something in like 10 seconds. I just don't want to give you guys the actual character sheet for certain things because I don't want you guys breaking characters. If it's me wielding them with those capabilities, I'm perfectly happy with making them. There's a reason why I'm saying that if you want to learn the nuances of how it works, you can, otherwise you're leaving it up to me.
No, I'm gonna leave it up to you.
And that lets you be a fucking rule Nazi like Mikey if you want to. Not the Mikey you met, one of our other friends. Or you can just say fuck it and let the DM handle it like a lot of people do. Which I'm perfectly okay with.
No, I'm a rule Nazi. I don't really care. Like, if something goes against the rules and you just don't want to say it fucking happens, I don't really give a fuck. It happens, it happens.
As long as it's fun. And for me, I'm not really a rule of cool guy. I like to think that there's a way to find fucking balance within rules and stuff like that. Way to find things to do without having to resort to such cheap shit. I just don't want to hand you guys rule sets that you can be like, oh, that's how teleport works, so I can teleport fucking people into the sun with a fucking rank 5 power.
No. purely
Which
utility.
I'm not against you doing that. I'm just not going to do it for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It'll be more like role play things. Like, oh yeah, can I try to do this? And like, right, I can do that. So maybe I can push it further.
We'll have to see how you actually roleplay that, but that's up to you and your character progression. If you're suggesting what you want to suggest right here, that I do the teleport thing for you, our little conversation here just bought me enough time to finish making one.
Yeah. Cool.
It zaps your entire gunship into the barrier. You're past the barrier, gunship and all.
Oh, cool.
You guys made it to the orphanage.
Okay.
In your gunship, there's a barrier that seems to be keeping out anyone over the age of 12. And they were contemplating having you just de-age to go in yourself.
Yeah.
But he decided while we were waiting for you to come back that he would try to figure something out, and if he couldn't figure it out, then he'd have you just de-age and go in. But he created a summoning teleport. He let me do the summoning teleport thing, and I made one that can teleport up to a small frigate, like a seafaring naval vessel, into the barrier. And because of who he is, it goes through the void, which means normal anti-teleport stuff doesn't work on it. There are advantages and disadvantages to leaving it up to me, Blast.
I know.
I will do my best to interpret what you want and maximize the points, but I'm not going to tell you how it works.
Yeah. Okay.
While he's doing this, I'll DH to 12 or 11 and change. I'm gonna make myself like really happy.
Take the temporary condition disadvantage on strength checks. Disadvantage.
No, I'm making myself like 1,000 pounds as well, and buffing pewter. So
Then I will allow that to mitigate.
Yep.
It's not just your strength, but you need density too, so you can apply that leverage properly.
Yep, that's why I make myself like 1,000 pounds.
You can be as strong as you want, but then something applies the right force and you don't have the mass and you get sent fucking flying anyway.
Exactly, so, yep. I got it. But that's
as soon as you do that, your
physical,
dropship lurches, you guys hear the pilot cursing from the cockpit, and a moment later your flight stabilizes and she screams, "Warn me next time, you fat motherfuckers!"
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't.
For the record, I actually did roll to see if that maneuver broke stealth, and you're lucky it didn't. And she curses and says, "I had to flare the thrusters to keep us from fucking nosediving, and that almost broke our stealth. Warn me, jackass."
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Gosh.
Okay. Well,
You guys are now hovering above school. It is an idyllic area. There seem to be small little birds and little creatures everywhere. And they seem to be able to pass through the barrier just fine too, now that you notice.
to be fair, most birds and stuff are just under the age of 12. So,
True, but something tells you that's not the reason they can pass through.
well, would this have a... If you guys have any plans, I can make summonings on you guys for better charisma and shit.
So the main dude here, that's in charge of this place, we just really need a. Are we trying to do this diplomatically or no?
I don't know. Well, that's a you guys question.
Yeah,
you guys didn't really plan much. You just
I'm talking
kinda showed up.
Artie and
Yeah. We could, with this new teleporting summon, we could just have you going as a child
Wait, what happened?
and bring out children one by one, and I can teleport them back into the ship.
I
Here's
mean,
a planning. I'm gonna eat some sandwich.
these are all orphans, right? They're poor, right?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
3 of them. There's 2 druids and there's a druid and 2 dryads on the property too.
I mean, technically, I can go in. I can make a bunch of gold, like coins or whatever the fuck. Lure the kids outside, and we just kidnap them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go to them?
Yeah. I'll mind wipe them too. Not mind wipe them, but I'll just.
I'll put my charisma summoning on you.
For the record, Aztec, it may not work like this in the Sanderson books, but the way your power is built, you do actually have the power to wipe their memories.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Not wipe them, store them in an ingot.
Oh, I can steal their memories. Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'll take that.
Yeah, we can.
Honestly, you could go to like an award-winning physicist, snatch all of his fucking formative year memories from when he was learning physics,
See,
and just
then,
steal his physics knowledge.
then it does work like that in the Sanderson books. It's just it's done with a metal. It's like, so for like copper, it'd be like a copper spike, and then I need to murder that motherfucker on my body. Technically, and then I could have that.
The way this power is built, you don't need to do that.
Okay, great, wonderful.
You can just touch him and be like, mine, as long as you have the prerequisite metal. You'd have to first absorb it into the metal, then you could absorb the memory yourself, but it's doable.
With that fancy new gun I got, I could technically just like set it to gold and shoot like his heart, like just like hold him as a hostage and shoot into myself, and then just take everything he has. That'd be.
There's a little dial that changes the type of metal it fires.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's awful.
Also, do you know what a tow missile is?
Yes.
There's a tow feature on yours that allows you to tether to the metal you're firing into them like a harpoon in case you need to be in contact with the metal.
Oh, great.
There's also a contact plate. There's a contact plate on the grip that's made of a material that when you asked about it, they just told you it was classified. From your own senses, it feels like all the different metals all at once.
Okay.
The contact plate in the grip and the cable are made of this.
All right. I'll get down there and I'll bribe all those kids.
Yeah, we have to safety.
How are you getting down there? You're hovering around 300 feet in the air in a currently cloaked gunship.
I could drop a coin and just lower myself. I don't wanna.
There's an easier way to do this.
He did just build a teleporting familiar.
Yeah.
That already proved once it makes very light work of their wards.
Yeah. Put me in, coach.
I'm gonna put my charisma summon on you first, so you have that, and I'll teleport you down.
Okay.
Your teleport summon is one of your rank 6. Is your charisma a rank 6 or your other slot, which is a rank 5?
Is it a rank 5 slot? I thought I had 2 rank 6 now.
You have 2 rank 6s and a rank 5, but your teleport is a rank 6, and I'm asking if you're using a rank 6 or a rank 5 for the charisma spot.
I'm going to use rank 5. I think.
Okay.
I have a plan for a rank 6.
Okay, yeah, no, but that's why I asked.
Yeah, cool.
Because the teleport has to be the rank 6, but now that there's an option for either, I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah, cool.
Aztec, you gain a +5 to your charisma
Hell yeah.
while you're wearing his summon.
Bless you.
You also feel like you're straight up immune to any sort of abilities that other people would use to affect your mind or convince you to do other things. You also feel like anyone who uses any overt form of charm on you will be hit with a considerable psychic backlash.
Okay. And I'm assuming the Mila 8 had all the metals that I need to like burn for the day, right?
Yes, and his summon is essentially a like venom symbiote looking thing that wraps around your wrists and morphs into the form of what looks like a pocket watch.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Where did I get in there exactly?
You haven't gotten in there yet. You're still hovering
okay.
above. I just told you about the thing. He said he teleports you down. Do you want to be teleported down?
Can I choose where I land? Can I see where I'm going?
That's a question you have to
no.
coordinate with the person teleporting you now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As far as the scans, you guys have your advanced dropship that you can see has a map of the area. I gave you guys a detailed description of the area already, showing that you do in fact have a map of the area.
I'm currently 1,000 pounds right now, Blasted, so I need to be on the ground. Preferably.
Yeah, I'll just go teleport you straight down.
Yeah.
Teleporting you straight down would put you about halfway up the hill on a slope with a small grove on it.
Can you get me closer to the house?
What?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Closer to the house.
There's a long road that winds around the hill 3 times before it comes up to a circle drive in front of what looks like a large manor. And this manor seems to be the orphanage itself. There seems to be a small workshop off to the side and a greenhouse off to the other side.
Okay. This isn't Charles's, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. Okay, just making sure. All right. Yeah, that's fair. I'll go
This
there.
is the orphanage in the city that everyone said was... what do you call it? Untouched by the fighting.
Yeah, that area
Inexplicably
works for me.
untouched by the fighting.
Okay. So, do we want to just like get Aztec to just lure out the children one by one, or any living thing one by one, and we can teleport it on over to our ship? If it's an adult, we can make Artie suck them into his ass.
I mean, that sounds like the plan, but how can I, or like, okay, we have like transponders and shit, with the teleporting thing. Can I just like say like, hey, teleport this person, you do it, or what?
Could I?
You have a psychic connection to your summons. He would have to phone you on the team comms, tell you what he wants done, and then you could just will it to be done.
Okay, cool.
You could also will it to be, you know, follow Aztec's instructions, and he says it out loud.
Yeah,
Put me down on the ground.
Yeah, I'll put you on, like, down on the ground. Where you want to be on the ground, though?
Where Ben said, that courtyard area.
Cool, yeah. Okay, I'll put you there.
As soon as you teleport down there, you notice that there is 3 women standing around you with staves all pointed at you, Aztec. The one in the center seems to have robes on, and she pulls up one hand with her staff in the right hand, and her left hand she says, "Hold, do not attack. We saw you coming from a mile away, but we wish to talk.
Okay.
You are here for the children, yes?" You look around and you see all 3 of them seem to have basically pale skin, green hair, elven-like features, but the 2 dryads seem to have what look like leaves and branches sticking out of their hair and in certain other places growing from their skin.
By the way, Aztec, I do have to say this. If you're not talking over the intercom, what we are seeing is pretty bad.
I could put up a small speed bubble and like Oh, it'll come out really fast. The intercom. You guys had to have to slow it down, so it wouldn't matter. Fucking never mind.
You said, like, don't attack or something, because we actually quite easily start attacking.
You hear a
yeah,
crackling
no,
over your comms afterward, Aztec. You're the ones in the field. You choose how to deal with this. You hear your handler.
I'm here for reasons. Yes. What's going on? What's up?
She blinks and says, "There are other men coming for the children. We would have you defend this place with us. If you help us protect it, we will go with you."
Okay. Fair enough.
Wait, out of game. That wasn't the deal. The deal was we take him and we leave.
Deal was we take him and we leave. But we can also take dryads too.
She blinks and looks at you and says, "I can hear your communications, and yes, you could probably overpower and destroy us. You could take the children and leave. But we could offer you our help as well if you kill the men who would come for the children. You came here to take them and raise them up. These men come here to end them."
Yeah, I
See an actual ugly snarl across her face, and she says, "They must pay for attacking children in such a manner."
Yeah, but it's on.
Yeah. I'm here for it. I feel like we will come out of this with one, hopefully extra children, and two, extra dryads. That's a bonus. And they can work for us. We can start our organization with dryads. A great organization where you guys will be represented by yourselves and paid handsomely.
I just want to make sure, Azula, right? Wait, what's your name again, Aztec?
Cerulean?
Cerulean. We were peaceful down there, right?
Yeah,
We're not...
peace.
Peace? Should we come down there? Then?
No? You come?
No, like we come like in person down there.
Wait, are you guys in charge of the barrier?
The dryad smiles and says, "Yes, the barrier is of my creation. Not that it did much good against your teleporting void friend."
Yeah, he's a bigger. But
she shrugs and says, "I couldn't keep him out, but I could definitely see what he did."
Filthy fucking. Anyway, don't worry about him. He's
I teleport you 10 meters up in the air.
Oh my God! Stop! I'm 1,000 pounds. Wait. Can I use a reaction to slow myself? That doesn't matter. I have a computer. I won't get hurt. Doesn't matter. You fucking asshole. The crater in the ground's your responsibility. I hope no one got hurt.
You neglect to do any sort of reaction, and right before you hit the ground, you see the druid casually wave her hand, and what looks like a force construct in the form of a trampoline forms underneath you and catches you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll use a hero point so I can teleport him just outside of that.
I hope it's after I said thank you.
Aztec, roll a chance die for me.
What's that? Six.
Roll a d100 for me. And all that tells me is that you landed head first, by the way.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Burn and pewter, Chad. Should be fine. 5.
Well, no, you'll be
5
fine.
out of a D100? That's bullshit. That's not real. It's not a D100. It's a D10. Hold on. Give me a sec. Because it's like, there's no fucking way.
Where did you roll this?
Google. I tried it in Google, but it doesn't. That's not a D100.
I'm tempted to just take your 5, but go ahead and reroll.
You can, but type in roll D100 into Google and see if you get anything under fucking or above fucking 10. But I don't think it does.
As far as I'm concerned, that's your problem for not just getting a D100 or using the Discord thing.
I'm lazy. I just Google shit sometimes.
And there are consequences
86.
for laziness.
86.
Awesome. You would be better off with the 5, I'm not gonna lie. You are buried 86 feet under the ground after you drop.
That's fair. That's fair. Can I
The
sense
rest
the
of you
ship?
see on the feed, yes, you can sense the ship, but the rest of you just see on the feed, the video stuff, a large Aztec-sized hole, comically like displayed out body version.
Like
With the
Yamcha?
cartoon character, yeah. Buried at the bottom of a crater, but like instead of Yamcha, it's the Yamcha at the bottom of an 85-foot crater. That's like sheer vertically down, only the size like roundabout, just large enough for him to do the Yamcha pose.
I'm going to make myself lighter and pull on the ship to pull myself out, you fuck. Thank you.
I'll just teleport you out and place you down on the ground. I had my fun.
You guys both try to do this at the same time. You teleport him on the ground, and then he yanks himself up and buries his head into the whole armor of the ship. The rest of you
Oh, no, it wouldn't work like
terror
that.
as his head
It
comes.
wouldn't work like that.
Why not?
It's like pulling. It would be based on the direction. So like, okay, so like if I'm pulling on the ship and I'm like, it's directly above me, it'd pull me up. But if I'm pulling on the ship and it's like you teleport me over, I mean, I guess it would work like that. If there's
Yes, because it changes the orientation, and the beginning of when you're triggering it coincides with his teleport.
Technically, yes. Okay. If his teleport happens first, then yes.
Technically, they happen at the same time, but his is an instantaneous effect, whereas yours is more drawn out. It starts and then has a secondary effect that comes after that. So they both trigger at the same time, but his instantaneous effect
There would be
confuses your effect for a moment, and then you get yanked towards the ship.
It wouldn't. So the way it works in theory, because it's physics, so it's like it's less.
Yes, but you don't get a single vector that doesn't change. You tethered yourself to the ship, which means if you get teleported, your tether and how you're oriented is still based on where the ship is. Which means if you were going straight up before the teleport, you're not still going straight up when you teleport.
No,
you are correcting your vector to be shot towards the ship.
There's still upward momentum, is what I'm saying.
Yes, but the momentum going upward peters out and is acted upon by the vector that allows you to push towards the ship.
That's I was just saying that it's not.
And that's why I'm saying that momentary instant where the vector is not on the correct course is a negligible effect.
Yeah, fair enough. That's fine.
And if it didn't have a negligible effect, then you would basically be doing the G-force roll for fortitude to see if you get torn apart by the conflicting G-forces. So you're welcome.
G-forces don't work like that with the way my powers work.
Magnetic forces then. Apologies.
It's not magnetic either, but
you're using ferrous metals, bitch. It's magnetic.
It's not magnetic, but it's gravity. It's using fuck.
You do not have lashing power.
It's not lashing. It's a different shard.
Yeah, but you said it was based on the ferrous metals, the magnetic ones.
It's based on ferrous metals, but it's not magnetism.
That's bullshit.
It's not like
that's bullshit.
If you read the books, because
you keep saying that like I'm going to.
I know. Okay, to explain, there are people who have like the ferrochemy, and there's people who have the allomancy, which is sort of magnetism. But the ferrochemy, it doesn't work in terms of magnetism.
You do realize that ferrochemy literally has ferrous metal alchemy. Like that is. I'm
trying to.
It has magnetism in the goddamn name, Jim.
You're talking over me while I'm trying to explain something from the book that you're not going to read. So I can either explain it or I can not.
Good with either.
He decreases his weight to fall, right? And it's like he's fall. Like there's a guy who doesn't have the ferrochemy. He's getting down in a different way. He's just reducing his. He's pushing down, or like pushing on something below him and like gradually like letting it go to like slow his fall. The other guy is just falling, and it's air resistance. Like it's literally it's canceling out G forces when it comes to ferrochemy. It's
Neither
not.
of those things cancel out G. One of them is applying an opposite pressure to stutter and get yourself to slowly and gradually slow down. The whole reason you have to slowly and gradually slow. The whole reason you have to slowly and gradually slow down is because slowing down instantly would probably rip you apart. The air resistance thing, if the gravity didn't apply to you, you wouldn't need the air resistance to apply either.
If you have both, though, is what I'm saying. Like it's. Never mind, man. It's fine.
I'm trying to understand, Jim. I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying to tell you how I interpret it, and I'm very confused.
I know, but you're also saying you're not gonna like. It's fine. I'll get a better.
You're asking me to read a massive fucking novel
I'm
when I haven't even finished the first Sanderson series because he made Die Hard the book.
Let's go.
All right.
He lost me when Kaladin was crawling around the fucking vents like.
All right.
That Hard is amazing. Fuck you.
Nah, it's fine, but it's whatever.
Everyone insisting it was a Christmas movie ruined Die Hard for me.
Alright, whatever, it's fine.
I am trying to get you, Jim, but you're like...
No, it's fine, it's whatever.
You're trying to apply the logic of a book I've never read into a
I know.
Where
I know.
it's not.
I know. I've been that's the whole point of the campaign. I've been trying. But it's whatever. I've literally let things go before, so it's literally fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you through all of this is that you want me to apply it that way, because if I apply it the way you're asking me to apply it...
We agreed on the end result. I was that's what I'm saying, like, it's pointless.
Let's go.
I thought you were arguing against me. If I applied it any differently, I'd have to make you roll fortitude to not...
No, we agreed on the end result. I was just trying to explain the way you were interpreting the physics because you didn't read the book is wrong. It literally works like a lashing. It's just different. It's a different shard on a different planet. It's a different fucking aspect. It's not fucking honor. It's fucking...
You know, correct labels are bullshit.
It's literally
is a shit.
It's literally.
I'm just going to say
Alamanti is
like
one shard. Okay, but
hold on. I'm going to say it works like it does, and Farukami is a shitty name. Let's continue with the damn game, please.
Whatever, bud. It's fine. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to say before. It doesn't matter. Just continue.
You left the Yamcha.
My head's in the ship.
I'm just gonna skip that. You get back up to the surface. You're fine.
I would have been fine regardless. It was all pointless.
I was trying to give a moment of levity, not make you fucking argue about the physics. Why do you think I'm irritated?
Because if you don't understand, you're gonna continue to get it wrong. But it's like you do understand, you're just not thinking of it that way. So, but it's like, fuck it, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. If you want to think of it as like...
I understand it, just not the way you want me to. And I'm saying it's pointless because it ended up the same anyway.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Not the argument was pointless. Well, the argument was pointless, but it's all...
You're back on the surface. They look at you very confused. But they look
come
at the
down,
drop,
come down,
look at
come
you,
down,
and the druid scratches their head and says,
friendly,
what the hell
we're
just
friendly,
happened?
friendly. I keep saying friendly until my teammates come down.
One of the dryads says, yes, we can hear you chanting into your communication device.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teleport Maynardi down there.
As soon as you appear, the two dryads visibly recoil from you, Blasthead.
I want to jump out of the plane and let splatter on the ground next to both of them.
As soon as you do, both of the dryads start giggling.
Sup, buzz?
And they start giggling more as soon as you reform. One of them starts clapping and says, "Do it again."
Do you have a gun or a grenade?
Let's go.
One of them blinks and says, "I have an exploding acorn," and hands you what looks like an acorn with red glowing veins across it.
I eat it and blow it up.
It explodes in your chest and blows on your torso. They start cheering and laughing as you reform.
Ta-da!
They both seem very happy. The druid shakes her head and says, "Please don't do that in front of the kids."
I'm sure they'll enjoy it too.
She shrugs and says, "Maybe a couple of the older ones, but maybe talk to us before doing that in front of any of them, please."
Okay, okay. Fine.
She shrugs and looks and says, "Well, if you have a teleporter, we could just get the kids out of here and set an ambush."
Let's go. Ambush.
Cool.
Yeah, that works too.
She looks at you,
Sure.
Artie, and says, "You're the exploder guy, right? The one that got set up by that corporation for touching children?"
I didn't do that.
She shrugs and says, "I just said you got set up, didn't I?"
Sorry, it's still kind of touchy. Not
She
just.
nods and says, "Understandable, understandable, but I would choose a different vernacular." I hope that pun was not intended.
Touchy? Yeah, I was about to say I didn't mean it that way.
You're still gonna get a hero point for it.
Touchy. That's so dumb.
Okay, that was pretty good. She shrugs and says, "We could teleport the kids out of here and leave just us and him. As long as the Dryad's trees get out, they can stay with him and he can explode, take all of them with him, and the Dryads will reform their trees." She shrugs and says, "We could just turn this whole mountaintop, this little hill, into a death trap."
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, sure.
As soon as two of you agree, one of the Dryads steps towards one of the trees, disappears, and you see her walk directly out of a tree right next to the house, walk inside, and start collecting some of the children. The other Dryad nods, walks into a tree, and you see a bunch of roots and vines come from two sections of the hill and start moving what looks like two large fruit trees. Roots and all. One's a plum tree, one is an apple tree. The two trees come over, and the one Dryad drops them both and says, "These are our trees. This one is mine." She knocks on the apple tree. "We need to take these with us."
Your trees?
"Yes, we are bound to them."
Will that fit in our ship?
She shrugs. "No idea." The pilot comes over the comms and says, "Nah, but we can lash them to the bottom of the hole, no problem."
Do you guys want to put the kids in my butt? For safekeeping?
You're not feeding the alligators.
You hear your tech expert come over the comms and say, "The technology's too unstable yet. We can't. Those are children."
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
Technically, Isaac can just remove their memories, so they wouldn't be traumatized.
Technically can. Probably won't.
As you guys are having this argument, children start filing out of the main building one by one. And they range from ages roughly 2 or 3 who are being carried by some of the bigger kids, people who look like they're just about to turn 18. There are 17 of them here, it seems.
Delicious.
Wasn't it?
One of the older ones points at you and says, "Hey, you're that guy." Then looks at the dryad and says, "Should we really be trusting him around kids?"
Who's he pointing to?
Every time. See, the fucking our corporation isn't doing enough. The fucking put how do you fix the damage from this? I don't understand. How do I reach these feeds?
You hear your handler come on the comms and say, "Easy, we just started another ad campaign that it was a conspiracy theory to smear you and make you into a tragic hero."
Wait, I could help. I'm a kid, right? Right now? I'm still a kid?
You never change back, so yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll
And you
reach
hear
out.
your tech guy be like, "Oh, does that mean he gets a montage redemption arc?" Continue, Aztec.
Yeah, no, don't worry. He's cool. His butthole's actually one of the safest places I've ever been inside of.
Please don't say it like that. Please don't say it.
Everyone stop. Everyone stop. Both dryads, the druid, and 17 children, including the toddlers, who should not have the context to understand what you said, all stop what they're doing and just stare at you, judgmentally, Artie.
Not like that. It's a figure of speech. It's just it means I suck them into the portal where I have my ring.
You hear a sigh over your comms, and your handler says, "And this shit is why." Your handler says, "And this shit is why it's taking so long."
God.
I glare at Aztec.
I promise it's only good touches. At least to me.
But he's right. The safest place is inside my
pilot
asshole.
Pops into her mic and says, "You're not helping."
But I mean, on a side note, the safest place is inside my asshole. I got a rape chamber in there. Oh wait.
You're making it very difficult not to have me make you guys roll to like convince them not to try and defend the children.
Can I not say that?
Artie's butthole.
Should I not say that? I don't want to say that. Never mind.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to ignore these comments, but like, y'all are making it really hard not to make me murder hobo you.
I pop a portal out when it's not directed or sucking anyone in, and I do it with my finger. So like, what I mean by butthole, I mean that.
Wait, say that again?
I open a portal with my finger in a safe direction where I'm not absorbing or shooting anyone out. And I want to explain that that's what I mean by my asshole.
The druid walks over to you, pats you on the shoulder, and leans up to whisper in your ear, "You're really not helping your case, buddy. Just quit while you're ahead."
It's my finger butthole.
That sounded worse than what you said before.
You hear a snickering over the mic as a chuckling pilot tells you you should call it your sphincter instead. Maybe that'll make them trust you more.
The mighty prolapse and his sphincters of doom. Okay, I'm gonna just shut up. You guys need me.
Dryad shakes her head and goes, "Just go into the sitting room. We'll make you some tea and we'll have you wait for the guys coming in to snatch the kids. Let's have your friend with the teleporter get them onto the dropship, and then they can start heading home."
Wait, are they coming in by like airplane or ship? Why don't you strap a missile to me and launch me at their ship?
She shrugs and says because they have 3 different teams moving through the city and they're coming in on foot. They have barrier breaker teams ready and they're going to hit it from 3 directions at once, smash the barrier, and move in with different teams.
What about this anal vortex? Can they get through that?
No.
She shakes her head and says no, that's why we want him and only him here to fuck them up when they arrive.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We figured he'd explode and just kill the attackers. I mean, if he wants to destroy the hill, it'd be kind of a shame, because we used to live here and it's nice, but we already agreed to move with you to stay with the kids, so...
I mean, I don't necessarily have to destroy the hill. I can just destroy the attackers. Or neutralize them.
No.
She nods and says, that's what we'd assume you did. But now he's talking about using the black hole power, and that would break the hill.
I was just saying, anal vortex is kind of cool.
Would it?
Your black
Yeah,
hole
use it,
power?
right?
If you want to, yes, but she doesn't necessarily know you can control that.
Okay, I want
Black power, Artie, for you is selective, so it only breaks the hill if you want it to.
Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's the best course of action here?
Evacuate the kids, let them just lie in wait for the attackers to come in, and then bust them with the anal vortex.
And for the record, even the beam you can fire out of it is selective.
No, I know. I was just double checking. They just don't know that.
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, I'm okay with that plan. Just where do you need me, and which way do I point my butthole?
One of the dryads points upwards dramatically and says, towards the sky, and raises both of her hands.
Prolapse away.
You say, unable to move.
Alright, let's do this. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are, but the map I had ready for this isn't loading properly.
No. You sit like
Fuck.
a normal baby.
I thought all the kids and
Go get
whoever
that
else
picture.
wants to be on the ship, and we can tie the trees to the bottom of the ship.
Covered in food.
You guys can do that at the moment while I see if there's another map that might work. Might have to use a Curse of Strahd map instead if that one actually does work. Okay, that works.
Since I don't need my charisma summoning anymore in Aztec, I'll take that off.
Yep.
And I'm going to give Artie the damage ones.
So I had another map, but it's not working. It's just a bunch of those little spheres that are like, there's nothing loading here, so I'm using this old Curse of Strahd map. This little ring here would be where the manor is on the hill. This would be where a grove of trees is, and ignore the fact that this road goes straight up. It would go like here, and then wind around, and spiral up the hill until it goes through the grove and up to the house. You guys? Good. I'm gonna make Artie white because it amuses
No.
me.
No.
I'm going to make Aztec pink,
Sit in your seat.
and you're
We're
purple
going
because you're a
to go
vigor.
out.
These are the dryads and the druid.
Oh yeah, are the kids racist against me too?
Many of them, as they stream out to be teleported up to the dropship, seem to be horrified by not only you, but the weird void monstrosity that's carrying them through the void.
Don't worry, he's Jerry. He's a nice guy. Or void thing.
Gary nods vigorously, and a few children scream. Gary looks sad.
I'll make a beautification void and beautify Gary. You don't have to
It
make
comes out. It comes out looking very appealing to you. To everyone else, it looks like another void monster.
See, I don't get people. Gary looks beautiful. Don't you agree? Zulian?
It looks like something out of an H.P. Lovecraft fucking hentai movie from some twisted little shit.
You
Some
know,
weird 4chan loser who decided to make a fucking 3D animation of some Cthulhu porn.
can I sense its emotions?
You can
It's
try.
very sad. It doesn't like being rejected by the children. It just wants to be friends.
Does it feel pretty?
No.
Oh. Oh. I'm not gonna lie to it.
It's secure in its monstrous nature.
I think it looks great for what it looks like. I think it looks fierce. Like Tyrant.
It doesn't need your validation.
I wasn't talking to it. I was talking to Blassets.
It's its own void monster. It don't need no answer.
Okay, yeah.
As you guys are having this discussion, the children are teleported up one by one. You hear cursing over the mic as Firefly, your pilot, says, "Little fucker just threw up in the fucking back. I'm not cleaning that up."
I teleport the vomit out.
No, you send a mental command to your summon that then teleports the vomit out.
Yeah.
You did not tell it where to teleport it out. You just said out, so roll a chance die for me, please.
Well, if you want me to be civilized, put it on.
No, it's too late. Oh. You know what? I'll allow that.
On who?
On Artie.
No.
I was gonna have him roll to see if it landed on anybody, but if he's gonna do it on purpose, then fuck it. Artie, you get covered in kid vomit. Firefly sighs in relief and says, "Thanks. Now I don't have to clean that shit up." You guys finish teleporting the kids up? And then the dropship lowers down.
I want to explode, only targeting the vomit and the dirt and grime on the ship.
Several of the kids on their way up, as you're doing this, before they get up there, stop. One of the little girls screams a little, but for the most part, they seem to be nonplussed by it, except for one kid, as soon as you reform, looks at you and goes, "That was really cool. Could you do that again?"
They told me I wasn't allowed to, but... Do you have a grenade?
He shakes his head and he says, "No, I'm a kid. Why would I have a grenade?"
You and I grew up very differently. Listen, I know it's very hard to believe, but killing yourself is very difficult, especially if I want to respawn back in here.
When I was a child,
I'll do it. You'll see me do it eventually.
He looks up with stars in his eyes and says, "You promise?"
Does anyone have a grenade?
I'll go through my pockets, try to pat them out. Like, I don't really carry much.
I can hit you hard enough that it makes it look like it was a grenade.
Yeah, someone cut my head off.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Okay, let's go.
I'll burn Peter and just do like a karate chop like Homelander and cut his head off.
I teleport the rest of the kids up so they don't have to.
He does not resist it, and his head comes cleanly off as the kid looks at it wide-eyed and goes, "That was really cool." As you come,
Wait, I'm gonna catch his head. Is he still alive? Can he talk?
No, I'm dead.
No, he's dead. His mouth is doing the little dead fish thing.
Now,
which
when he
part
comes
of his
back, we can.
back? Is it the
What?
Does he grow his head back or does he grow his body back?
I think he just gets a new body.
Neither. He poofs out and poofs back.
Oh.
So,
Kid looks at you with wide eyes and goes, "That was even cooler than the last one."
yeah, but just remember that I can do that. That doesn't mean anybody else can. So don't attempt this at home.
He nods and says, "I've seen some of the mutants regenerate, but nothing like what you can do."
What
Ah.
are you?
Retarded. And gay.
Or just looks like a normal human kid, or
Oh, you were talking to the kid? So mean, Nardi.
I thought he was talking about me. I would say that in game.
No, you did. You did say it in game. You didn't say it out of game.
To be fair, in the context of how that was said, that's the way you would. That's who you'd assume he was talking to.
That gay retard? Come on, man. What's wrong with you?
I literally said because I'm gay and retarded. So there you go.
No, you didn't say I.
No, he 100% did. The
I thought you said-
context, Jim.
He said gay and retarded.
He did, but in the context of the conversation, he was implying that towards himself.
This is unabridged. We're not looking at context. We're just looking at words.
Oh, true. No, that's also true. I guess it really comes down to how the kid understood it.
Roll a d20.
Alright, just a flat D20?
Yeah.
Okay, give me. VC touch. VC touch chat. Where's the D20?
I used a roll a die. That's fair. Roll a die on that.
I mean, he did it earlier in the chat, so it works.
It does. I'm just not on Discord on my thing.
Oh, wait. Did it roll the 6-sided die?
I was about to say, that's a d6.
I'm gonna just get these fucking tacos before I starve to death.
Oh, I rolled a 3. No, I gotta fix my image. I'll use a hero point to make him like me. To force him to.
That's what you're saying? You're using the hero point to force him to?
No, I want to counteract this 3.
I will. What you call it? Can I burn? Can I sway his emotions a little?
You can use a luck point to re-roll, and if Aztec wants to use his power to sway emotion, that will grant you both the +2 from his assistance and advantage on the roll.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Because he's not only giving the normal assistance, but he's giving you powered assistance.
Okay, so what's the roll again?
+2 and advantage.
Okay, so roll.
Same chance die.
I
I just wanted to redo the 3, so I
30
gave you the re-roll.
Dirty 20. I rolled an 18 and a 6.
And the kid nods, and it seems to have gone over his head.
Yay!
He seems to be of the same opinion as me, that it was directed at himself, not at the kid.
Well, thank you. Thank the stars. I need to Anything I can do to help my reputation. I make sure to stay an extra 2 steps away from any child.
He also says, you shouldn't be so mean to yourself, mister.
What?
You called yourself a retard. That's not very nice.
It's a meme. It's more of a joke.
He shrugs, if you say so. And then he gets teleported away.
What?
I will whisper in Artie's ear. I asked him, why don't you take him on as a fucking sidekick?
Oh, his breath smells like shit, by the way.
I tickle his balls and say because I can't do that yet. That would be weird.
Well,
Also, I'm pretty sure if these kids have powers, they wouldn't be stuck in an orphanage.
True.
Unless you're gonna make him a fucking peck suit or something.
I'm also assuming whatever powers they would have would be not developed or underpowered. Which is, i.e., why people are trying to fuck him up.
Yes, powers are, what do you call it? Powers can be cultivated, made stronger, worked out, flexed. However you want to put it, using your power makes it stronger in the long run. Failing to use your power can atrophy the power.
Use it or lose it.
Yep.
That's why you like to use my butthole at least a couple times a day.
I'm gonna use
I
the
don't
speed
know.
bubble and change costumes real quick. I'm gonna use a hero point to say that I had another costume prop. I'm just gonna burn it real quick. 1 second.
I mean, you don't have to. You can manufacture metals.
Oh, well, can I make a costume out of metal? Oh my god, I can.
Cloth of gold, bitch.
Oh my god, let's fucking go. I'm going to make gold cloth, and I'm going to make all my... Oh my god, I'm gonna be so dripped out.
Gold, silver, platinum, whatever fucking metal
Yes.
you feel like.
Metal.
Well, no, only the golds that you actually have access to, because your power was restricted to the gold metals you need, which was one of the reasons it was cheap.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But any of the metals you can produce, you can make cloth out of, even iron.
Hell yeah. Oh my god, it's gonna be so... so fucking
You could
gorgeous.
make a killing selling steel cloth.
Imagine gold cloth, bud.
You should become a fashion designer.
I'm just gonna... Oh my god, I'm just gonna have gold napkins and shit that I wipe my nose with. Just throw on the ground.
You can manufacture simple things like that on a whim.
Oh, wonderful. Can I...
Complex stuff like dresses or tuxedos or something, you would need like actual seamsters and stuff, and you'd give them bolts of cloth. But something simple like a napkin, you could just whip one out whatever you want and toss it on the ground like it's nothing.
I'm doing that right now. I'm gonna wipe my nose. I'm gonna cough into it because I need to cough. I need to cough.
Everyone looks at you like you're crazy because that's real gold.
Yeah, and I just throw it on the ground.
actually, I won't, because I actually have no material thing.
Well, the NPCs. When I say everyone, I don't speak for the PCs.
Yeah.
You should know this by now, Jim.
I actually was thinking that. I'm like, oh, wait, gold is used for that? Nice to know.
Alright, so what are we doing?
You see one of the dryads snatch the napkin. Anyway, Firefly, your pilot, says, all right, well, I'm out for now. I'll be taking the children back. And I will return once I've dropped them off.
You
guys are waiting here for an enemy unit of combatants. There are apparently several teams of enemy combatants in the city, all converging on this hill. They will break the barrier simultaneously, striking 3 different points at once to invade and snatch the children. You guys have already succeeded in your primary objective. Now you are succeeding in your secondary and tertiary objectives, which are to gain the support of the dryads and the druid. And in order to gain them, the tertiary objective is to take out the hunter teams.
Okay, cool. Could I go hide in that 86-meter hole that I created with my body?
Yes.
Alright, great. I'm gonna go hide down there and make myself a 1,000-pound skin. Just chill down there.
So, as you guys are waiting, you guys see, since you're still dressed in your little power suits that you got from the company, you see what looks like a small HUD appear in your corner. It has small text that says, handler override, map feature activated. You see a mini-map in the corner of your HUD, and you see what looks like 6 dots on the northwest side, 7 dots on the southwest side, and 6 dots on the southeast side.
Hey,
You then hear the voice of your handler saying the teams are approaching and they seem to be deploying some sort of devices, all aimed towards the shield barrier that seem to be there to crack it.
You would be just teleport Artie to one of those parties after do it?
All 3 teams are well within range of Artie's detonation if he felt like it.
I'm just asking if you want to prevent, like, try to save the barrier or not. I don't know, they might want to.
The Dryad shrug and the Druid says, "We're abandoning this location. The barrier will fall within a week once we leave anyway."
I explode, taking out the other team. Specifically, I'm not only them. I'm specifically targeting, like ship mechanics, like wire, or like, you know, something like that runs through the whole ship. But is it like
What ship?
Yeah,
They're not-
our ship.
they're not coming in on their ship? They're whatever.
No, they came in on the ground through the city, on foot as teams. That's why you guys didn't intercept in the air.
Oh, I'm gonna explode and only target their brain matter.
Only their brain matter?
Yeah, yeah, only their brain matter.
Actually works.
Do you want to lobotomize them?
Only them, specifically the enemy team, none of us. Or our ship.
Fuck.
I don't want to make it too bloody for the kids.
Are the kids already gone?
You take them out. As you do, you guys notice what looks like satellite footage of some of the dossiers of the kids from Javier's academy twitching on the ground. It seems like you found their Achilles tendon.
Their brain?
It seems like his cybernetic soldiers have a reputation of being incredibly hard to kill, tough as nails beyond measure, even according to regular super standards. You specifically
Finish your dinner?
You specifically targeting their gray matter.
I hope I don't know, thank you.
Dropped them like sacks of potatoes.
Mama's
Okay.
Well, guess we could take one of the
Mama is
bodies
big.
with us.
I feel like that's a kind of a big design flaw.
The brain?
I mean, why have super
You
soldiers
hear
with
your
fleshy
handler-
parts?
You hear your handler over the comms. They have psychic defenses. That's not the issue. The problem is the unique nature of your power. Artie?
Are you done? Okay.
It is how your power is built. Its affects substantial, insubstantial, and innate damage. There's no preventing it, and there's no reversing it. The only thing you can do is heal it, and since the damage is persistent, you need a powerful healer to heal it, which means a standard regeneration factor, even one like these guys have, isn't enough to regenerate directly from that. You need an overpowered version of a regeneration factor in order to tank through that.
Like a super mass healer hero on site.
Wolverine, minimum.
Oh, oof.
Minimum.
Well, so you know what? Sometimes I surprise myself. Are there any more enemies?
No, there's a reason why your powers seemed underpowered, why it was so much lower ranked than the rest of your powers. It's because its damage cannot be stopped, it cannot be fucking tanked, and it cannot be healed very easily. Your damage sticks.
And then I shout from my hole, "See, kids, I told you his butthole was safe." And
The kid's not here.
why?
You hear
No.
the Dryads giggle.
Yeah,
I mean,
someone heard it.
is that it?
I mean, they're fucking dead, bud. Is that not it?
No. What I'm asking is, so their home is safe, right? Like their shields didn't come down.
Yes, for now.
Can I teleport the bodies?
Yeah,
For-
you start collecting them.
For now.
Or sending your summon to collect them. The reason they're coming with you is because they know that this isn't the last team that'll be sent their way.
Okay, who's sending them again?
This guy, your next target, Javier, seems to have sent these 3 teams, but from what you know of him, he's a mercenary. So he
Okay.
may have sent the teams, but he's not the one who was after them, so to speak.
Facts.
Even if you deal with Javier, that doesn't necessarily mean it'll stop the attacks here.
Could I asked Artie, we have some time before the next wave comes, right?
Your
Ah.
handler coughs and says, next wave?
Yeah, they're all dead.
More teams are coming, right?
No, already found a unique weakness in the things that I built. The reason I let him get away with that is because that weakness was actually built into their character sheet.
I was
I
actually.
didn't realize that that was going to overlap that way.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a little part of me that wanted to blow up their dicks first. I didn't actually expect it to be that OP.
I want to see if I can.
Artie! You asked me for a power that does one thing really well, and I gave it to you.
Yeah. I felt. All right. I found it.
You didn't spread yourself out with 20 powers. You didn't try to round your character. You did one thing really fucking well.
Die.
And kill your enemies in gruesome ways in the process.
I'm going to see, because if we can get these, like, the Javier students alive,
Oh, they're
that
dead.
means more children for us.
Already burning our brains out from inside those skulls. They're fucking dead, dude.
All of them.
They're still valuable, but they're dead.
Although you are giving me a good idea.
Here,
I should do more research into brains so I can blow out the part that lets them move so I can paralyze people next time.
Wait, all of the Javier kids are done?
no, just the ones that he sent
the
you.
the operatives he sent. Okay, great.
Can I,
His wet work teams, which are all adults.
Fucking cunts. Well, those dead cunts, excuse me.
they build bodies for us? Could we technically, the cyborgs, the implements on the arms are still valuable to see if we can.
Their
make a
entire
re-
corpses are valuable if you collect them.
Yeah, I do.
You don't need to parcel them out or anything. Just stack them up so you can drag them back with you.
Fair enough. So it's work.
When you ask your tech guy about it, you don't get a reply. All you get is a video file back of him salivating into the camera with wide eyes.
I'll just say you owe me. Oh, you owe us.
He sends you back an invoice of all the shit you owe him, and it's in the triple digits. And he starts taking off around 1,000 for each corpse you deliver to him.
Wait,
Damn.
have I? Do I owe? I haven't really asked for anything.
I thought the company pays them. We pay them?
According to the invoices, it's for all the R&D, for all the combat support, your tech support.
What the fuck are they good for?
Nothing.
Apparently.
Jeez. All right. So what's the plan now? Are we hitting the other guy?
Well, it's almost 9 o'clock here, so that's up to you guys. You
Yeah,
have
it's
enough time to
midnight here.
RTV and then go back. But that's starting a thing. I will say that I would normally let you guys do the roleplay and plan part here. I will let you do the roleplay if you want, if you have any things you want to roleplay after this. As far as planning the strike goes, I think that would be better off next week, right before the raid, to keep everything fresh in everyone's minds.
Yeah, I agree.
But if there's any roleplay stuff you guys need to do, now would be a good time. Also, mismanagement points out that that's not a real invoice. He's full of shit and he's screwing with you. Nobody called him out on his bullshit, so I had to.
I would like to message our R&D guy and ask him to make me personalized grenades. Doing different shit, maybe like gas, maybe one like explodes, maybe one shrapnels. You know, like I'll just leave it up to DM choice, but like just a series of like random kill yourself grenades that I could also inflict damage on the enemy with. Maybe like a nuke grenade.
He sends you back the emoji of a thumbs up.
Nice. That's pretty much it for me.
As a
And then
little
he sends you back a single word. Tomorrow.
I send him hearts back. A little heart and a eggplant emoji.
He sends you back the emoji of a disgusted face and the
Let's
word
go
gay.
get
I send him a kissy face.
He sends a word that I'm not sure if you're streaming, so I'm gonna just say redacted.
Fair. That's what I said back. Fair.
Anyone else?
Nah, I'm good.
You guys, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys were at a total of 9 skill points from before. Having earned 9 since the beginning of the sessions, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
3 more. You are now at 12. 1 more scenario at 3, and you guys will be upping power levels by 1. Every 15 points is an increase in power level.
So we got
3 more power points.
total points is
I have 8, I think.
You guys also in this session gained the feature or the attribute, I guess, wealthy.
Yeah.
But that didn't cost you anything. Hopefully that was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
oh yeah, it was pretty good.
A little extra time to plan that, but I spent a lot of that time planning Javier's thing. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, to be fair, we did work as a team pretty well this one.
Yeah, finally.
It wasn't too bad, yeah.
Also,
I wouldn't go so far as to say it was good, but it wasn't too bad.
it was better than other times.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it good.
It's an improvement. It's like a
can we-
kid going from
I'm getting tired of repeating myself.
We're not failing the class anymore, that's the point.
Yeah, if anything, next week, could we try for Monday night? Instead of Sunday
I'm
night?
up for it. It's up to these
If you
guys.
guys can, then if not, we can try for
That's
Sunday.
fine.
Already?
Already?
Yeah, I'm done.
Monday
Okay.
night?
Monday it is.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
not tomorrow, next week.
Yeah, next week.
I for fuzzies if you might I have to answer this, but because we said before I had like ratings, like Artie was like an S tier terrorist threat. Has those
Yes.
changed?
Have those changed?
Yeah.
No. You do have the clearance to look up your own files now, though. Artie's the
Yeah.
only one who looked up his file.
I'm looking up mine.
Let's go.
You are a triple S tier interdimensional terror threat.
And a vigor.
Marked as needed on extreme surveillance. And you have a mark that signifies a zero tolerance rule. If they believe that you are working with void cultists, they will put you down.
And how about Azuriel?
Him?
Yeah.
Rated as somewhere between triple S tier interdimensional threat and F tier
Let's
threat, depending on how lazy he's feeling during the day. There's a note in his file that says he's likely to be able to be talked down with a fancy dinner and a nice drink.
That's fair. It doesn't even have to be that nice of a drink.
Okay. My self-esteem goes out the window. Thinking that I'm gotta betray and become a terrorist.
I don't feel bad, guy.
They're just nervous because you could become a terrorist.
Great. I could move the Earth into the sun, but I don't feel like it.
Do it.
You guys feel as if his threat level just increased by 1 point?
Where I'm from, a guy did that, and he completely ruined everything on our planet. So I just don't wanna. I don't know enough about math and
Tidal forces, gravitational forces, orbit.
Funny enough, neither did he.
That's crazy.
Let's go.
That's the only reason I'm tempted to read those stories, just to
Yeah.
find out the details of that absolute fucking garbage.
It literally starts. Spoilers, but it starts, and it's like, why is the world so fucked? And that's why. Because bro got a hold of the powers and tried to fix everything, and it's like, no, he fucked it so bad he couldn't fix it, and just changed humanity, or what was left of humanity and the planet, to try and survive the constant fucking ash falls and the volcanoes. It's just fucking horrible. Love it.
Right. Wait. Void cultures. Can I just void cultures and see what they have done, or is it just like an association with the void? Or they're actually like a terrorist group?
It is a generalized term for those that use or summon void creatures for their nefarious deeds. It is known as common knowledge that it was a sect of wizards who went rogue and started studying void tech, as it was known at the time, who ended up being responsible for the Dagon incident. They were trying to channel eldritch power into themselves to empower themselves, and accidentally summoned an outer god.
Oh, fuck those guys.
The history of void cultists is riddled with things like that. People trying to do one thing, ending up doing another, but ending up stupid powerful anyway.
They hurt innocent people. I'm a good guy. Maybe.
You hear your handler's voice in your earpiece. Good is subjective. As far as our bottom line is concerned, you're very good.
I'm good to the right people.
Alright, so if that's all you guys want to do, then next session we have the Javier incident to deal with. Then once that is resolved, you guys have agreed to compete in the hero games. Where you know full well that you're being thrown out as a no-name team to embarrass the shit out of people, fight dirty, and win by any means possible. Your one mission is to both win and embarrass the shit out of the enemy. You might think it's weird that a no-name brand new team is being brought up to do this, but that's kind of half the point, is that they're tossing out that even their brand new no-name teams can wipe the floor with the normal corporate heroes.
Oh yeah, do we get a team name now? Like code
You
out?
guys were told that you were allowed to, but never came up with one, so think of it over the week.
You don't need it.
Blast heads and the Vigors.
If you do that, then I am going to forever remind you that you called yourself a vigor. In public. Anyway, you guys have a good night.
Don't tell me what the fuck to do.
Make me.
Okay. 99.
Bye.
Good night, keep your buttholes tight.
You have to tell that to Artie, not us.
Too late.
Well, I mean, you're Australian, so I'm sure your uncle's already ruined that for you.
Y'all have a good night as well.
Good night.
What?
Huh? Like I said,
Did you say you're not Tanzanian?
Tasmanian.
Oh.
We don't do incest in this part of Australia.
Australia? Oh, okay. We can say the same thing about this part of America.
They do incest in every part of Australia.
No. There's specific locations where incest is...
Just because it's more accepted there doesn't mean you guys don't practice it elsewhere. Let's not kid you. Don't try to kid us.
We have our own Alabama, so...
I'll show you
how.
Alabama.
As those sheep fuckers do in New Zealand.
You know, I would agree with you if they didn't play normal rugby and you guys had Australian rugby. You guys are so bad at normal rugby, you had to make up your own shit rules, and you guys even suck at that. The only places where the Australian teams regularly win in rugby is within their own fucking borders. Because even with their own weird backward-ass Australian rule set, they still get the floor wiped with them by fucking South Africa, Ireland, France, like every other major rugby team just uses them like toilet paper. They're bad.
Okay.
And they should feel bad.
Well,
Sorry, I like New Zealand. I don't like people talking shit on it. I have a lot of Maori friends.
Hey, fuck New Zealand.
That's just how we are. Like, if New Zealand shits on me, I don't really care. If somebody else shits on New Zealand, I'm gonna fight back on that.
Sure.
So,
I bet that's what you told them. I bet you told them you have a bunch of Aborigines friends. I can't be racist. I have a bunch of Aborigines friends.
I actually got no Abo friends.
I believe it.
No, we know. You don't have to say it.
No.
Sorry, I'm gonna cut out before I keep bullying Blast. Sorry, it's just too much fun to talk shit on Australia, Blast.
I don't even
Yeah,
fucking
as well.
rugby, so...
Have a good day, guys.
Bye.
If it helps, Blast Suds. He's the only person I've ever met in my life that gave a fuck about rugby in America. So I mean,
Facts.
And I
Hey,
only use it as an
facts.
excuse to shit on people.
literally the only person. So
And I only care as far as it goes to be able to talk shit.
well, still.
It's almost as weird as you being into croquet or polo or some other dumb shit.
Or what's that other one? It's the same shit.
The difference is
baseball.
I don't like a dick in my butt.
Baseball. Well,
Facts.
tell that
And
to
that
people playing
also
gay
applies
baseball.
to baseball.
Well, it's gay baseball. It's different.
I mean, baseball's pretty gay. You're gonna have to be more specific.
The French one.
Cricket?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck cricket. Yeah. I judge
You know what I
people
mean.
harshly if they play cricket.
Alrighty.
The only people who play cricket nowadays are Indians.
And the gays.
No gambling.
Gay Indians. Anyway, you guys have a good night.
Yep. That's it.
Try not to run afoul of any gay Indians.
I'm not leaving my house tonight. I don't feel good.
You never know, Jim. They're everywhere.
Yeah, my Uber driver. We'll see.
Later.
Later.
Let's go gambling. 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 Let's go gambling.